By the end of 2025, in December, we have AGENTS.md, which is a simple open format for guiding coding agents used by over 60K open source projects. Think of AGENTS.md as a README for agents, a dedicated, predictable place to provide the context and instructions to help AI coding agents work on your specific project. So there are some examples we'll look into, but let's look at first at the article which introduces when OpenAI co-founds the Agentic AI Foundation under Linux Foundation. So the AAIF aims to advance open source agentic AI with donation of the standards, including OpenAI's agents.md. So why open standards matter? Developers are rapidly adopting AI to build more capable agentic systems, from coding assistants to workflow automation and customer service agents. In 2025, these systems have begun to move from prototypes into tools that handle real work in business and consumer settings. So AIF was created to address this moment, building an open ecosystem, and then donating agents.md. Agents.md began as a practical solution to a familiar problem. Codex needed a predictable way to find project-specific instructions, such as coding conventions, building steps, and test requirements to help agents work safely and effectively within a code base. So with this, we introduced a lightweight markdown file designed to live alongside README.md, which is currently the standard in all code bases on GitHub and similar. So contributing agents.md to the AIF ensures that developers and enterprises have a portable way to provide agents with the context that they need. The format can evolve in the open with input from many tools and communities. No single company controls its direction as adoption continues to grow. So let's look deeper. Why agents.md? README.md files are for humans, quick starts, project descriptions, and contribution guidelines. Agents.md complements this by containing the extra, sometimes detailed context coding agents need, build steps, tests, and conventions that might clutter a README or aren't relevant to human contributors. We intentionally kept it separate to give agents a clear, predictable place for instructions. Keep READMEs concise and focused as on human contributors, and provide precise, agent-focused guidance that complements existing README and docs. Rather than introducing another proprietary file, we chose a name and format that could work for anyone. If you're building or using coding agents and find this helpful, feel free to adopt it. One agent.md work across many agents. Your agent definitions are compatible with a growing ecosystem of AI coding agents and tools like Gemini, CLI from Google, AMP, SameGraph, coding agent from GitHub Copilot, Devin, Codex, OpenCode, Jules, Ona, and Warp. View all supported agents. So we have RuCode, we have Warp, we have VS Code, WinServe, Devin, Autopilot, and coded agents from UiPath. Now let's look at examples. Sample agents.md file. The dev environment tips: use this, run, use this command, check the name field. Testing instructions, so something that you would give to someone who's just starting out and knows very little about the technologies being used within the code base. PR instruction, so you have a title format. If you follow a particular format, always run these commands before committing. OpenAI Codex, Apache Airflow, Pluto Lang Pluto, 60K plus examples on GitHub plus. How to use? Add agents.md, just like readme.md. Create the file at the root of the repository. Most coding agents can even scaffold one for you if you ask nicely. Cover what matters. Add sections that help an agent work effectively with your project. Popular choices like project overview, build and test commands, code style guidelines, testing instructions, security considerations. Add extra instructions. And if it's a large monorepo, use nested agents.md files for sub-projects. Place another agents.md inside each package. Agents automatically read the nearest file in the directory tree. So the closest one takes precedence, and every sub-project can ship tailored instructions. For example, at time of writing the main OpenAI repo, has 88 agents.md files. About emerged from collaborative effort across the AI software development ecosystem, including OpenAI Codex, AMP, Jules from Google, Cursor, and Factory. We are committed to help maintain and evolve this as an open format that benefits the entire developer community regardless of which coding agent you use. FAQs, are there in require field? No. Standard markdown, use any headings, agent simply parses the text. What if instructions complete? The closest agent.md to be the rated file wins. Explicit user chat prompts override everything. Will the agent run testing commands found in agents.md automatically? Yes, if you list them. The agent will attempt to execute the relevant programmatic checks and fix failures before finishing the task. Can I update it later? Absolutely. Treat agents.md as a living documentation, just like readme.md. How do I migrate existing docs to agents.md? Rename the existing files to agents.md and create symbolic links for backward compatibility. How do I configure IDLE? Use agents.md in the conf.yml. How do I configure Gemini CLI? Context Gemini uses agents.md settings.json. So that's about it for agents.md, and hopefully in 2026 we will get to learn more about how this contributes in the entire ecosystem.